Hi, hello, and welcome to Simbly Chumma. This is Harish here. I am going to talk about RR and CSK match today, which is going to happen in the evening at 7:30. Um, let's get right into it. It's match number 47, and this match is going to happen in Abu Dhabi. Chennai Super Kings is well placed at number one with 18 points, and Rajasthan Royals is at seventh position with 8 points. There are no big news about any injuries or so they will. We can expect them to play their full strength team, both the teams. RR will have to change few of them because they haven't been performing well. Let's talk about recent form. Rajasthan Royals and Super Kings. Rajasthan Royals coming after a three-loss spree, and Chennai Super Kings coming from after they came to UAE. They have won four matches in a row. Let's talk about recent form by batsmen. For Rajasthan Royals, it's Sanju Samson who has scored 223 runs with 55.75 average. Rutraj Gaikwad for Chennai Super Kings has hit 215 runs at an average of 53.75. Recent form by bowlers, Dwayne Bravo has taken 8 wickets for Chennai Super Kings and Mustafizur has taken 8 as well. The average for Bravo is 8.25, whereas for Mustafizur is 14.75. Let's talk about head-to-head history by team. The Chennai Super Kings in 24 matches have won 15 out of their 24 matches, and 9 matches are won by Rajasthan Royals. So there is a big lead for Chennai Super Kings in this regard. Head-to-head batting first. Chennai Super Kings have won 8 matches to 4 matches by Rajasthan Royals, and when they are batting second, CSK has won 7 matches to 6. Head-to-head history by players. Dhoni has, as usual, has been very effective against Rajasthan Royals. 38 average and 128 strike rate. Uh, the strike rate is not that much. We would expect at least 130, but it's quite close. Raido has taken 130 strike rate, but the average, again, uh, the balance is not there. Faf du Plessis, 30 average and 134. It is almost the right average that you can expect from a T20 player. 30, if you have 30 average, then it's good. 30 is almost like having 15 ODI. Raina, 28.52 and 134 strike rate against Rajasthan Royals. For other batsmen against CSK, sorry, not SR, CSK. 15 matches, 165 runs. Haven't been very effective. Samson hasn't been very effective against CSK. Average of just 15. Miller has 27. Tewatia has 22 and Chris Morris has 10. Someone has to step up and show their strength. CSK bowlers against RR. Once again, I made a mistake. Sorry for that. 18 matches, 18 wickets, 20.33, an economy of 7.35 for Jadeja. Quite an impressive record against RR. Shardul Thakur has a decent average. Shahar is good against RR, and so is Bravo. 21.52, the best average, second best average after Shahar, and has 8.07 as the economy rate, especially when he bowls at the depth. This is exceptional. Um, if you can see here, Unatkad has not been very effective against CSK. 68 average and 10 economy rate. Morris 16 average and 7 economy, brilliant against CSK. Mustafizur 38 average and economy is 9.70. Devati has not been very effective, but at least kept the runs down. Let's talk about the ground. The Abu Dhabi Sheikh Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi has an average score of 163 batting first, and even this year it is coming somewhere close to that. And batting second do have an advantage. Last 5 matches in Abu Dhabi, the team batting second has won almost 4 times. Let's talk about wicket split. It goes majorly to the pace bowlers and spinners to contribute, but in a very little way. Pace bowlers take majority of the wickets, and pace bowlers who can also bowl the slow balls are very effective in Abu Dhabi. Best batsman from either side in this round, Fab du Plessis has 205 runs. Ambati Rayudu has 202 runs. Sanju Samson is not far behind, 201 runs. Um, Best bowlers from either sides. Imran Tahir has 12 wickets in 7 matches. NGD has 6 wickets in 2 matches. That is good, but most of the both of them are not going to play. Shreyas Gopal is not going to play. Ravindra Jadeja next 7 matches, 6 wickets. 4 matches, 5 wickets for Shahzul Thakur. As we have already told you that team batting second do have an advantage. It doesn't look that much, but in the last few years, I think it is slowly increasing batting second. Average risk economy for bowlers in Abu Dhabi in T20 last 5 years. Leg break bowlers are very, very effective. Very good average and economy. Next comes fast bowlers and medium pacers who has a better average, so they take more wickets, even though they leak out a little more than uh, off-break bowlers of Chinaman, but they're not as effective in taking the wickets. Last 5 matches for the two teams in this ground, CSK has won uh, the last 2 matches. Then the uh, third last where they've lost and they lost to KKR in 2020, and before that they won against MI, which I think will be the first match of IPL 2020. They won against the MI by 5 wickets. RR lost to DC by 33 runs in 2021, and before that they won three thrice in 2020 in Abu Dhabi, and fifth last was lost by to MI by 57 runs for RR. Let's talk about Stats Central. These are very, very important stats. Please note it down and you can use it while selecting your Fantasy 11. Glenn Phillips in 2021 has been very, very good. Has a brilliant number in 2021. Average of 36 and strike rate of 153.27. So RR should definitely try them in the middle order. CSK batters strike rate in the middle overs in IPL 2021. Sam Curran in 6 balls has 166.66. Raidu 83 balls 161.44. Gaikwad 122 balls 157 strike rate, and Moeen Ali 149.65. Four CSK batters have a strike rate of almost 150 or more in the middle overs this year. That is just brilliant. Suresh Raina against pace versus spin in 2021. Against spin, he hasn't been dismissed at all. Has a strike rate of 185 and he has scored 89 runs. A pace, he has not been very effective. 68 runs, 6 time dismissed, and strike rate of 90. Raina has struggled a lot against pace this year. His role seems to be specifically that of a spin hitter, but RR don't have many spin options except for Tewatia. Matchups: Mustafizur with the Indian was a CSK batsman. He hasn't troubled many people when it comes to wicket taking. Um, Faf du Plessis is the only wicket he has taken. He hasn't taken wicket, but he has kept Raina and Dhoni and Faf du Plessis quiet. Raidu has been very effective against Mustafizur. Jadeja has dismissed Samson twice, but still Samson has an average of around 31 against him, which is good with a strike rate of 167, which is exceptional. Lewis 29 balls 60 runs again has been very exceptional against Jadeja. Lewis has an average of 60. Rayan Parag 5 balls. You can't actually judge anyone with just 5 balls. He has taken 3 runs. Deepak Chahar in 5 balls, he has taken 1 wicket against Jayaspal. 22 balls, 39 runs, and twice dismissed. So less than 20 is his average against Deepak Chahar Lewis. Strike rate is 177 though. Samson against Deepak Chahar. Yes, Deepak has taken Samson's wicket thrice. So 39, 13 average, even though strike rate is a little higher, that means still the 13 average is a big advantage for the bowler. Let's talk about Morris against CSK batsman. He is very, very effective against Raina and Bob Duplessis. Um, Raidu also, he has kept him quiet. But if you can see Dhoni has an average of 93 against Morris and strike rate of 172.22. So Dhoni is exceptional against Morris. The rest of them, Faf du Plessis has taken 49 runs but dismissed 5 times. Raina has been dismissed 4 times with just 31. So um, less than 10 is his average against Morris. And Raidu, even though he hasn't been dismissed by Morris, has a strike rate of less than 80. Few other interesting matchups: Jadeja versus Chris Morris in the last 5 years. Morris against Jadeja, that is, Morris bowling against Jadu's batting. Morris has bowled 12 balls to Jadeja, taking his wicket thrice. So Morris can be a key person in today's match. And 16 runs. Samson versus Shardul, 13 balls, 9 runs. Hasn't been dismissed yet. Raina was Sakaria, 4 balls, 1 run, 1 dismissed. Probable playing 11. CSK, I don't see any changes in the lineup from the last match. RR, they might be thinking of bringing Glenn Phillips for Liam Livingston. And Morris, even though I've said Onatkad or Morris, I think Morris should play with the history that he has with CSK. Change of plan for CSK. CSK is playing really well with the team and wouldn't make much of difference in the team. But Imran Tahir has to be taken, and we tried 1 or 2 times. But I would prefer to try him in Sharjah than anywhere else. Um, Rajasthan Royals change of plan. Rajasthan Royals, Liam Livingston is not firing at all. He is one of the best T20 batsmen and is unable to make a mark here. Glenn Phillips can be tried instead of him. Uh, Simbly Chumma's Fantasy 11 prediction, data and form suggests a big advantage for CSK, but RR is pushed to the corner and they have nothing to lose. So they will go all out. So, but I am picking a CSK victory for today. Dream 11 pick: Samson, Evan Lewis, Faf du Plessis captain, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Raidu vice captain, Sunil Narayan, Morris, Moin Ali, Sakaria, Hazelwood, and Deepak Char. I want to thank Madabout Sports. Madabout Sports is a cricket analytics company who are into making workshops for cricket analytics, and he have a course as well. Naman Agarwal is a student of Madabout Sports, and he is right now a cricket analyst. I am a student of Madabout Sports as well. I've just joined the course after finishing the workshop. So, if you are interested in becoming a cricket analyst, please check out their website, which is given below. Um, and Naman Agarwal has been very, very helpful in giving us some of the statistics. So this is a compilation of all the stats that is compiled by Naman Agarwal and me. Let's thank you so much for being here. Make an informed decision, and betting can be very addictive if you're playing Fantasy 11. Please play with caution. Thank you so much.